obvious one is privacy, right? Is someone's private information being used to generate responses back? And we've already seen some cases, right, of where it's been violated. Right? We had a situation where uh, some company was using its own internal documents to get a response, and then after another query was made, that was based on the information that was inputted in. So we will start putting, some guardrails around that, and each company that's providing information, right, is focused on. That's one part of it, right? Then the next part of it will move to, for example, are the responses that you're getting these models, right? Are they being trained fundamentally on perhaps the biases that we see in society itself? And that's I think a harder, more longer term area that collectively the industry is focused on making sure we address. Right? I mentioned bias earlier, right? So this is a big area. And then as we go forward, down this path, right, newer areas will open up, right? So, for example, you mentioned security. Right? Security is going to become a big issue, especially as we, for example, start thinking about, uh, what can this reveal that's broken about, let's say, a particular organization's internal infrastructure that starts getting exposed to the outside world, right? How can we make sure that there's a good boundary that's put in place? So I fully expect, and actually you're probably seeing, based on leaders, in large technology companies around the world, uh, that some amount of regulation is inevitable. In fact, some amount of regulation is probably welcome to ensure that we're doing the best possible. But it's still really early, right? It is still really early. I think we are right now just discovering just maybe even the potential of how much this technology can do. And then there's I think Andrew mentioned earlier, right? It's a lot of self-learning aspects of this, right? So as we go through and we have newer releases of models, right? GPT is releasing, but there's also more open models like Llama and the models that you see of Hugging Face. And you're seeing, more and more, what I'll say, mass creativity, right? Just like we did with open source for Linux and for containers, you're starting to see that now come into AI. So I can't give you a more specific answer right now, right? Because I almost feel like by the time I give you the answer and you write about this, right,
Yeah.
you just can't change. Yeah.
Can I add
Yeah.